It's a time for a segment I like to call TV and movie reviews. You know what I'm saying? Let's start with motherfucking White Lotus, man. White Low. Season finale. Season finale came and went. You finished the season, my brother?
Man, listen, man. Yeah, you already know that shit.
Good Aubrey. Baby
Uh-huh.
girl Aubrey Plaza. Shout out to Aubrey Plaza. I fucking love Aubrey Plaza. I loved her the first time I seen her, her character, but now that she's getting more recognition, I realize, I really like this bitch. I think she hot, and I love her personality in movies and shows and shit. It's real cool, laid back, and funny without being. It's like dry humor funny.
Yeah.
Perfect example. Spoiler alert for anybody that haven't seen White Lotus. The last episode I seen, because you said you finished the season. I haven't finished. I think I got 2 episodes left. But last episode I seen was when she finally she found out what went down on the day where her man and the dude that he's there with, the couple, they had their little time alone. And she figured out what it went down. She found the condom wrapper or whatever. So now they're at dinner, and she's trying to figure out what went down in the midst of everybody. And she's like, "Yo, so did you guys ever have sex with the same woman?" Blah blah blah. She's leading these niggas up to asking them questions, basically trying to get them to explain what happened. And then at the end of it, she's like, "Oh, well, I guess you should just do Molly because old habits die hard," or some shit. Real funny, like dry humor on the low. You would only catch it if you fuck with that type of humor type shit. And I was like, yeah. See, that right there is the shit I fuck with, why I fuck with her. But man, White Lotus, what do you think, bro? Because like I said, I still got the last 2 episodes. We could probably talk about it because I kind of see where it's going. But what do you think about the season, man? We spoke about it briefly on a couple of other pods, but let's get into it, man. We could kind of do a
I
whole
think the
brief
season
review.
was really dope, man. This cast, so I'm more of a fan of this cast as opposed to the first season. Uh,
Same.
man, these little scenarios, man. Oh man, shit from the dad and the son,
And the
the whole
grandfather.
trio. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, honestly, they the funniest
I was
of
about to say,
the
yeah.
whole season for me. Like,
They're my favorite. When they're on screen, is my favorite for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah.
Just the dynamic. The dynamic is such a normal dynamic. That's why it's probably my favorite. It makes sense. Like
Right.
how it's written is written so well. But what you think, like what you fuck with about them specifically, you know what I'm saying? My bad, I cut you off.
But no, it's I think you were yeah, it's basically what you said. They're relatable, obviously.
Mhm.
The dad, found these 2 biddies, you know what I'm saying, cute biddies, you know what I mean, gave him the key to the, you know what I mean, had him, you know what I mean, had
Nigga
his
had
little
them easy
fun.
access.
Then the son comes up, ends up meeting her,
Same girl.
tries to wife it.
This nigga, yo, nah. You know what? Funny as shit when she spent the night the first time and she was like, "Yo, where's my money?" Bro, face was like, "Yo, damn, I didn't know this is what we was on."
Right.
It's funny though, cause she, you know what I mean, like just that world. I'll be thinking about that, right? Like perfect example. That shit went down, but she feeling him still, but she also realized this is her job. So she was trying to play both sides of like, oh yo, nah, it's all good. You didn't know. I'm sorry you didn't know. But I do still fuck with you, but I do still need this money. You know what I mean? Like it's a good dynamic of him being green. That nigga was green as grass, bro. That nigga was green in every situation. Like before he even started fucking, cause you gotta think how he started fucking with her. He was fucking with the other lady. I forgot what's her name? Jennifer Coolidge. Her character, the assistant. Her assistant. I mean, he was fucking with her, thinking that they was vibing. They had plans to go meet, cause they the assistant and Jennifer Coolidge came across like these gay dudes that they were super rich, so they started kicking it with them. So they had plans to meet, cause the assistant wasn't really, and actually I'm about to pull up her name while I keep saying the assistant, but she wasn't really feeling. She didn't want to be there with Jennifer. Tanya is her name. Jennifer Coolidge plays Tanya,
Right. Yeah.
and her assistant. Let me find her name. I think it's Nicole. Is it Nicole? No, it's Portia. Her name is Portia.
Right. There you go.
Portia, word. So, you know what I mean? Portia is there. She don't really want to be there because, remember, Tanya came there with her husband. Portia wasn't even supposed to be there. The husband found out and was like, yo, why the fuck is she here? Tanya is letting him know, yo, I need her. This is my sister and I can't live without her. Fast forward, they run into a couple of gay dudes. They're super rich. And now they're hanging out together. This is the first time where Portia and Tanya are kind of like hanging out on some, oh, yo, we just hanging out together. We cool type shit. So within that, the assistant, Portia, comes across a young dude who's with the gay dudes. He is allegedly the nephew of the guy that's pretty much the main person. So now they hit it off. And the son, old boy, realizes this, and he starts to get jealous. What's his name? Albie? DeGrasso, the DeGrasso family. You got Albie, you got Dominic, who's the pops, and then you got Bert, the grandfather. Right. Albie, man, that nigga was green as hell, bro. That nigga, he fell in love with a motherfucking hooker. He fell in love with Portia. Like, he was just all fucked up, man. But really, really good motherfucking show. What was your favorite? Like, I know I'm on a rant and shit, but what did you fuck with most about the show?
I think I fucked with just the randomness of it. You know, all the situations were kind of just like random, bro. So it's like,
Random.
yeah, like, you know, from the whole, you know, the two couples, you know, the one you know, and it was so, which I thought was dope too about the married couple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Um,
I love that dynamic. That was a pretty cool dynamic.
yeah, because it kind of gave you kind of like an insight, like it kind of gave you a, you know, another perspective on like marriage, but like open marriage, but
Mm-hmm.
like when open marriage kind of just goes to shit,
Yeah.
like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? I can't really explain it with the wife, but I understand it.
Open in so in the show we see two couples. We see a couple that is newly into getting money. I mean, what's my man name? What's my man name? Asian bro. Let me see if I can find his name. Fuck. My man Ethan, the Asian dude Ethan. He comes
Okay.
into new money. You know what I mean? Cause he's fucking with son from Divergent, Cameron. You know what I mean? He's fucking with Cam. They
Right.
got a business where now them niggas is loaded, and Cam was already in. He had money, but this is Ethan's first time. I mean, they went to college together. They were roommates. They weren't really friends, but they were roommates. And just happens now Ethan is working with them. So they're trying to maintain a friendship and a business relationship at the same time. So with that, you got their spouses and their partners intermingling because they're on this trip together. You know what I mean? That was the point of them coming on this trip. With that, you got Cameron and his shorty who are married. His shorty Daphne, they're married and they're living in an open relationship that is kind of goes unspoken and they just doing their thing. And you got the other side, you got Aubrey Plaza's Harper character and Ethan. They're just coming into money, you know what I mean? They're new. They're trying to navigate their relationship with money now and their new relationship of these people are going to be our friends now because this is my boyfriend's business partner and like this is just the circles we running in. So it's a dynamic of them trying to figure out who's the better couple. I think that always is a thing that comes out just subconsciously with people in general. Couples
Right.
go on couple dates or I mean couple nights. Subconsciously the competition is always there.
Right. But then as you can see, these couples, they're learning, they're kind of learning about themselves and their own situations
Mm-hmm.
and each other's. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
It's like they're learning it through the other couples. Like they're
right,
seeing
right,
what they don't like in the other couple, bringing it back to one another, and that is causing a whole other train of thought or problems
right, right,
because of it. And ultimately, this comes down to comparison. As humans, as a species, we have trouble with comparing and competing with other people that are just not even in direct competition with us. It's just a thing that people do. You pair yourself up with whoever it is that you're with at the moment. So something that in their relationship might have worked. Now they got this other couple around. They're seeing how they do it. They start to question how they run their relationship now. And then of course, like Ethan is on some shit too, though. Like Aubrey Plaza's man, like he on some. You know, what I mean, we don't really know where he stands with shit. Like I haven't finished the season. Maybe you could speak to this more. Like he already is on some. Nah, I mean, he not really into his girl. Like this nigga is watching porn instead of having sex with his girl and shit. Like he already on some next shit.
right.
So and then we got the scene where Cam, know what I mean, this nigga before we even get later in the season. This is early in the season where we see he goes up to the room for a shirt. Aubrey Plaza's in the room already. This nigga gets undressed right in front of her, kind of like on some. He didn't notice she was there, but he clearly knew she was there. She tried to pretend that she didn't know, and then it was just sus. And then fast forward, we see where that turns into. It's just nasty, fam. Like overall, I felt the way about mad situations in this shit. Man, shit. You got the scene where, you know what I mean? Ethan, I mean, Aubrey Plaza think he's cheating because of the situation where they was with the hookers. He explains to her, she don't believe him. So now, let me figure out what I'm trying to say. Now we see a common thing that typically happens. Your girl thinks you're cheating, she don't believe you. So now what is the next logical thing to her, what she does? She goes and fucks with a nigga that you cool with to make you jealous. So it's I think this show does a great job of giving us every aspect of relationships and as an individual on every level. You know what I mean? Throughout all of these characters, we have different scenarios, but each character is kind of going through the same shit. You know what I mean? We got the receptionist lady. she, you know what I mean? She's in the LGBTQ community, and she's trying to court the other shorty that work at the front while trying not to hint to other people that this is her lifestyle. You know what I mean? This is interesting. There's so many different cool ways that they present the stories in this shit. You know what I mean? You got the hookers there. You got the hookers that are young girls that are trying to get money. You got one of them that wants to sing. So you see she's using her sex to try to get ahead. You got another one that's kind of lost. She's just into money. She's using her sex to get money, and she kind of gets to a place where she feels that it's not worth it. It's cool. I love the writing for this shit. You know what I mean? Well recommended show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Dangerous show to watch, man. If you watching with your significant other and you guys aren't secure yet,
Yeah, for sure.
might want to hold it down.
Emphasis on if you're not secure yet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That shit'll fuck you up.
I be hearing about that, like, or well, I not hear about that. Like, I know people that has told me that they watch it with their significant other, and it brings up conversations or some sort of argument that pertain to maybe something that went on, and or maybe a conversation sparked, and from that
Mm-hmm.
conversation, from that situation that they just seen, it brought on to argument. You know how that shit goes. So uh shout out to those people, man. May the force be with you guys.
Hope you handle that shit well.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Good motherfucking show though, man. well recommended. The full season is out. I think it's only 7 episodes. That was another thing that was weird about it. It's on HBO Max, and it's only typically HBO does what, like 10 episodes per season? Because I know Netflix typically has like 8 episodes. HBO typically does 10. This shit on HBO, it was a limited series. I think it was only 7 episodes.
Yeah.
It's interesting, though.
It was 7?
Yeah, nah, it's definitely 7. Because, like I said, I was watching it, trying to catch up, and 7 was the last one.
It's like HBO has this thing where, like, it's like that's the ballpark. 7, 8, 9, you know, for a season.
Nah, facts. Shout out to Simona Tabasco. She plays Lucia in season 2.
One of the girls.
Yeah, that's shorty right there, boy.
Yeah, she fired, dog.
I just found her Instagram, so I had to.
And she getting crazy all through the damn show. That's what I was fucking. I was like, God damn, yeah, that's what I need, dog.
Yeah, she on her Instagram, she got next to her name, she got a little jalapeno pepper. I think that's perfect.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy. I'm gonna send you her Instagram, and remember what I was telling you earlier. I'm gonna send you that too, so you can see. Cause goddamn, it's crazy. But so moving on.
Still on your block, you niggas know what it is, homie. The 5th on me, I smear bullets at your rail, homie. Put a stack up, or call for backup. It's still HBU, heartbreak, or get cracked up. Money I chase, fuck clearing it out the bank. My niggas run up and chase, duck take the staff, get the cash, then we escape. Agree with me? If you don't, then go some balls, nigga. Focus on what you got, never dwell on your loss, nigga. Life is hard for a young black man selling drugs. Fuck a hoe just because.